Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing? Jonathan Casey here with Mercury's Messenger Astrology. Here to talk about the big day, the day where Saturn and Pluto perfect their conjunction, January 12th, 2020. So, what do we have going on today? Well, let's take a look at the charts. So, here we have the chart. Let me just adjust that a little bit. Here we have the chart, and today the moon is in Leo. Okay, and the moon really isn't aspecting anything today. She later on this evening starts to move into an opposition with Venus, but that opposition uh, doesn't perfect until tomorrow. The orb is rather wide by midnight here. So I'm not really going to talk about that too much. I'm going to talk mostly, I guess, about the Pluto Saturn conjunction. But what I did want to point out about the moon is in the sign of Leo. So this is about feeling, you know, courageous and how we can start to pick ourselves up and be a leader again. You know how we can lead ourselves um, into the future, and the sun rules Leo. Okay, and the sun is in Capricorn, connected to this Saturn Pluto conjunction with Mercury as well. Um, so even though the moon has a little bit more of a relaxed day, a day where she could just kind of feel things in that regards, it's feeling things from the repercussions of what's going on in Capricorn from this Pluto Saturn conjunction, with the sun really bringing the light, and the moon reflects that light. Even though it's not in aspect, the moon still reflects the light of the sun every night, as long as it's up in the sky and we can see it. Um, Nonetheless, even if we can't see it, it's still reflecting that sunlight. And so yeah, she's, like I was saying about feeling how we are, how we can return to a place of joy, of taking control of our lives again, finding the courage to do so, um, because these guys here were really breaking down uh, the foundations in, which kept us uh, blocked, from from moving forward, from just, I guess, finding our joy and whatnot. There's just been a lot of structures, a lot of traditions, and whatever that have kept us in a, a particular way of being. And now, you know, um, with Mercury here now leading the pack, right? Mercury is got the message. Okay, Mercury has been moving towards this for a while, and and um, and now, uh, you know, how how we think uh, has changed, has transformed, has moved past those blockages. Saturn has transformed Pluto. Um, is carrying the light forward uh, into the future. Aquarius. He's not there in Aquarius yet, but Mercury moves fast, and he'll be in Aquarius before you know it. So this is a great time. It's a good start to the year of 2020. Um, we're starting to hopefully see things more clearly. Uh, this year really, I feel, will help us with Jupiter's presence here in Capricorn, doing that great conjunction um, to Saturn. The Great Conjunction is a coined term before we discovered Pluto, Uranus, and Neptune. So to me, there's multiple great conjunctions happening this year because Jupiter makes three conjunctions to Pluto and then finishes off the year with that conjunction in Saturn. So Jupiter really um, Jupiter really bringing that sense of joy, of happiness, of creativity uh, forward and transforming it, allowing allowing it to, you know, those old aspects of our beliefs, because Jupiter rules Sagittarius. So those old aspects of our beliefs that might still be locked into structure um, can really be let go of. You know, can really just die as they no longer serve a purpose. So new beliefs, new aims uh, can start to manifest for us in this world, and in a very structured, foundational way, uh, as you know, our old structures are have been torn away, and so we are building new structures right now, new traditions, um, to really help us move into this Aquarian age. That Jupiter Saturn conjunction is right on the cusp um, of the Capricorn and Aquarius. Uh, so that is, you know, um, moving beyond an old way into the future. That's happening this year, and and really this is the catalyst, the point in where um, this whole year, the energies of this year are all building and working towards that um, final conjunction, great conjunction on that cusp of those two signs. Okay, so yeah, Uranus is still stationed. Um, he'll start to move forward in 3 days from now. So really, 3 days before or 3 days after uh, Uranus can have that shocking event to really move things in change things in a whole new way. Uranus is about change. Now, something I kind of am gonna, I guess, point out, which I really wasn't expecting, but Uranus, when he moved into Taurus, we had those fires. He was coming out of fire into Earth. So we had those fires um, take place in Hawaii. Okay, and he's stationed. He went retrograde in September, and that's when those fires happened in Australia. Um, so I really didn't really expect that to happen because he was going retrograde. But I guess um, it's you know, changes on the earth, uh, shocking changes, and and his retrograde is a time to reflect on that, right? And now he's stationed, and we're seeing some storms As far as I know, I saw them expecting big thunder showers in Australia. Uh, lightning storms. Uranus rules lightning. Um, I'm hoping that those fires are extinguished um, in this shocking storm patterns that are taking place in the world. I'm in northern Ontario, and it hasn't been cold. It's been raining. This I could see some grass at some places again. Um, I'm a little just 2 or 3 hours south from where I normally reside, but really the weather doesn't change that much. Usually, actually, here we get more snow than we do up north, just because of the Great Lakes and how the how the wind travels across the Great Lakes, bringing all that weather. Where I'm from is above the Great Lakes, so we kind of miss that, what they call a snow belt. Um, However, we haven't been really getting snow. It's rain outside right now, freezing rain, and I think they're starting to call for snow. But we're the middle of January. This is January and February are supposed to be the coldest months, and the weather has just been strange. I also was reading, strange weather down in the States. So I don't know if that has something to do with Uranus stationed, um, you know, but perhaps. And yeah, so I guess that's my video for today. Um, Venus, I should have mentioned, is at that last degree of Aquarius here on the 12th. And let me just see. Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow Venus will be in Pisces. So Venus is, um, our values, and our values in the collective, in large groups of people, um, and what we wish for them. And she'll be moving into Pisces, which Pisces is a little bit of a dreamy sign. It's a little bit of Venus likes being in Pisces. She feels quite at home there. Um, I believe that I'm pretty sure that Neptune being the higher ruler and Venus being the sub ruler of Pisces. So she could really start to dream again about a future, about a valued future that we have. Um, Venus in Pisces can bring a dreamy kind of love, possibly into our lives as well. Okay, so yeah, that's my video. I've moved into the following day, so I'll be possibly repeating some of that again in tomorrow's video. So anyhow, thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys all again real soon. Bye for now.